Hey everybody, you ready to play some Hearthstone? It's Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 10 of Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob. As you can tell, it's been a couple days, so we've got 2 new quests, and I think I figured out what's going on with my headset. I believe that if I have my mic in a certain position, you get that little weird background noise that happens every once in a while. It's not clipping, it's not the software I'm using, it's actually the headset. It seems like there might be a short. But you get what you pay for, and these were cheap headset. This was a cheap headset that I thought was pretty good quality. Got great Amazon reviews, and I thought, well, it's an off-brand. I've never heard of it, but it's cheap enough that if it is shit, I can always return it and get a better headset. But I like the cord. The cord is pretty good. There's a lot of onboard. There's a lot of onboard features, including the mic mute, which has burned us in the past. I wish there was a guard against sitting on it and turning off the mic, but there isn't. So here we go with 2 quests. We got Druid or Rogue Victory, and we've got Rogue or Warrior Victory. So to me, this sounds like the perfect time to go into one of the play modes. I don't think ladder's going to do us very well with our Wrecker Rogue, but I do think that we could probably go into casual and do some damage. But I'm going to go back into the collection, and I think I'm going to update our deck a little bit. We're going to where is our Wrecker Rogue? There we go. There's our Wrecker Rogue. We're going to clear it out a little bit, or clear it out, start over from scratch. We're still going to make a Mech Rogue, but we're going to add some things. I think we're going to add a couple of backstabs. We're going to add a cold, no, not a cold blood. We're definitely going to add Blade Flurry. That's good. Couple Blade Flurries. And Perdition's Blade is not bad. But I like Fan of Knives. We absolutely add the Iron Sensei, because it's so good. We're going to add the Tinker Sharp Sword Oil. I think we put in yeah, you know what? I think we put in an Assassin's Blade, just one of them. And then we're going to get our we're going to go ahead and add Clockwork Gnomes. Cogmaster is not good, but I'll tell you what is good. What is good is nothing on that page. Nothing. Noyotrons are great. Wow, Bloodsail Raider would be good in this deck just because we could actually have well, even with a dagger on board, it would be a 3/3 for 2, you know? And that could be good. Could be. But we're going to keep adding I'm going to keep adding some of our mechs, you know. Knife Juggler might be good if we were a combo rogue deck, but we're not doing a lot of combo rogues. So Mech Warpers, Micro Machines, absolutely. We should put in, whenever you summon a pirate. If we were doing a pirate rogue, that would be awesome, but we're not. We are doing, the Alarma Bot was not good. It wasn't good. It was a good target. I mean, you throw that out there and it gets targeted right away, you know, essentially. Demolisher could be good. Well, let's do that. What else can we put in here? Flying machines are shit. They're just shit. So what's the point, right? Where is... There's Goblin Sapper, but where is the Harvest Golems? Absolutely. Where is the guy that gives you something if you have mechs on the board? I can't remember his name. Recombobulator could be good too. But we're not doing that. Got Demolishers. We got the Harvest Golems. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? Don't really want a lot of buffs. Spider Tank is too good to pass up. Oh, here's a Tinkertown Tech. We'll get one of those just to round out our deck. And Arcane Nullifiers. And what else? We need a couple of Mechanical Yetis. Mechanical Yeti. We got another one of those. That's two. We really need to let's get rid of our one backstab and one blade flurry. And one fan of knives. Yeah, one fan of knives. And we will put in one antique heal bot. And what other mechs are out there? We could put in a Fell Reaver. That'd be weird. But we shan't do that. We shall, however, put in... Let's put in... Oh, wow. Emperor Therasan would be really good. Let's try it with Emperor Therasan and... I almost said Toshli, but that's not, you know... That wouldn't be good. And Dr. Boom. Well, let's try this. This is different. It's a little different look. But we're going into practice, so it doesn't really matter. We could... I think we got 2 Tinker's Sharp Sword Oils, didn't we? I think we did. Because that'd be Killer Blade Flurry. It absolutely would be killer with Blade Flurry, you know? But we got to remember with our Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, I have been horrible in the past about comboing that out so that it not only buffs up my weapon, but also buffs up one of the onboard minions. And I've been horrible about that.
Valera versus Rexa.
This is going to be tough.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Yeah, it's just a tough matchup with the Hunter because they've got so many weapons. Maybe not early Hunter. Maybe if he's more of a control Hunter. Oh, that's perfect. This is perfect. Perfect opening hand for us. Maybe he doesn't have an early game. Maybe he doesn't have an early game. We'll see. Or maybe he coins out something right now. And the great thing again about practice is if their game doesn't go well, we often just sitting there can get a concede right away. Well, that gives us a spare part. Thank you very much. And we can put out our Blingtron. Our Blingtron, I mean our Anoyotron. gonna coin something out. Silverback Patriarch, okay. And we will do this. And just leave it. We're not going to attack with that. I'm not going to attack with our taunt because that's kind of dumb. Kill command, that's perfect. He had to do that. He had to do that. So we put out... What do we put out? Well, we could take care of this right away. But let's not and pretend we did. Now he's going to have to use removal on the micro machine, because the micro machine will be able to take out that's fine. And we'll put out the mechanical Yeti.
Here we go.
Save our guy. Save our guy. We can put out Therasan next turn. We have to. Again, I still hate that tracking card. I really do, because it's dumb. I really don't like it very much at all. Yeah, Emperor Therasan is good right now. And we'll go ahead and use our last dagger to take out his Leok. At turn 6, Dr. Boom is, well, it's turn 7 next turn anyway, so we'll be able to get... So we'll be able to get out Dr. Boom and our micro machine, and we can go ahead and take him out. Use up our last of our dagger, and our 2 cards now get reduced. And now he's got a board full of hell that he has to deal with. And Emperor Therasan's still on the board. So we obviously get our...
Something needs tinkering?
And... +1 health. What can we do with +1 health? Well, let's run our guys into him. Oh. And might as well do this. And well, armor plating isn't going to help, but go ahead and run this guy into him and we can get another, well, we got a gold armor plating and a regular armor plating. We'll do that. We'll use that on Emperor Therasan and go for face. And now our armor plating is 0 cost. And there's really nothing he can do. He'll probably concede. Unless he wants to put out a big taunt and hope that we don't take it out. But we'll obviously take it out. I mean...
I let the dogs out.
And that's okay.
Well fought.
Yeah, we get our first of 2 wins. This is looking like it might be a viable deck, although that was not a face hunter deck. It didn't look like it looked like a mid-range hunter deck. So this might just be a good deck against mid-range hunters. That would suck if that was the only matchup it was good against. But you never know. I mean, this could be a viable deck for a bunch of things. Emperor Therasan on turn 6 with Dr. Boom in your hand is pretty good. It's pretty good. And 1 Tinkertown tech to get a spare part, pretty good.
Valera versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
Watch your back.
Let's see how good it is against... Let's get rid of our Tinker, Sharpsword Oil, and our Demolisher. Because we can coin out a Noyotron. Let's see how good it is against... Oh, there's our Mech Warper. Nice. So we've got a couple of different synergies with reducing cost. A Mech Warper next turn. If he doesn't have an answer to this on turn 2. Wild Druid. Okay, so he's ramping up. He's a ramp Druid. Put this out. Go for fate.
Job's done.
Now more often than not, he's got an answer for this. But still, turn 3, we've got answers. So. And we will put out our Harvest Golem or Spider Tank. Let's put out our Spider Tank. And go for hit. We can Arcane Nullifier next turn. Or we can Mechanical Yeti, but I'm thinking Arcane Nullifier is much better. And I'm sorry about that. I totally snorted, I think.
The gates are open.
We don't have any silences in this deck. But we do have, let's see, let's put out our Spider Tank. And unfortunately, we gotta do this. Take care of his taunt. But that's okay. We can do that. Blade Flurry would have been really nice with the Tinker Sharpsword Oil. We couldn't have done much with that though. Takes care of that. And we could put out a Demolisher. We can put out our Harvest Golem and go for fate. Because this guy I'm not worried about just yet. Because he'll more often than... He might... There comes Dr. Boom. And let's see.
So many options.
Yes, there is. Well, let's put out this. Hope we get a freeze. And we do. Perfect. Go ahead and take that out. And we can still Fan of Knives. Which I hope doesn't hit this guy.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Okay, we got out of it what we wanted, our freeze.
Nature will rise against you.
Let me guess, he's got a Defender of Argus.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Alright, let's do Iron Sensei.
Come close.
Another Demolisher. Our Clockwork Gnome. Then we can take care of the Grove Tender.
Here we go.
Alarmabot.
Job's done.
What can it pull? What is it gonna pull? Let's hope something small. No, not something
Sorry
small.
about that.
We need our big guys. We need our big guys. We can do
Come
this.
close and listen.
And we can do this. And we can go ahead
Here
and
we
do
go.
this. This. And that to get rid of his Alarmabot. And we can dagger back up and go for face. Because he'll have to take some stuff out. And we still have our anti-kill bot. So, you know, either he goes for face, which he'll probably will do, unless he might have, what is that? Something of the wild or whatever. Here comes a spare part. Let's see if it's a good one. Time Rewinder. There's a cloak.
The gates are open.
You might feel a little tingle.
Gruel. Great.
Sorry.
Well, let's see. We got Mech Warper.
Portals online.
We can cloak this guy. We can anti-kill bot. And then time rewind him because why the hell not, you know. And go ahead and take the Demolisher and use it to do that.
Here we go.
Not 18, 19, 20, 21, 21,
Well played.
28. He's got me. Yep, that's all she wrote. That's exact damage. Yep, he had me. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So we're not good against a ramp druid with some big beefy minions in his hand, and it was unfortunate the what was that? Alarmabot had brought Gruel in, or Something brought Gruul in. I think it was the Alarmabot. We needed our...
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will be your death.
We needed our this is a good, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good opening hand. What we needed was our demolishers to actually hit the Alarmabot, and the Alarmabot, yeah, every time, and it never happened.
I can fix anything.
So we're going up against a mech druid, it looks like. We can do this. We can coin out our mech warper and get our clockwork norm out in one turn. As you take out the mech warper, that's a smart play. But that gets rid of that guy. And on turn 2, we've got another mech warper. So
Portals online.
Come close and listen.
And we can put out our demolisher. Yeah, put out our demolisher. Let's see. I can't swap both.
So many options.
I can't swap both. So we have to hope. Well, he's going to go at me with stuff. So let's do this. We kind of had to do that, and that sucks, but we're probably going to end up losing this one just because early game didn't go in our favor. Yeah, early game isn't going in our favor here. So, well, we fan of knives, because what else can we do?
Job's done.
And that Iron Sensei is just going to beef everything up again. You know what? I'm thinking we concede on this one early, because I can't imagine us turning this one around.
Come close and listen.
Double Iron Sensei sucks. Because they either buff each other up, or they keep buffing him up. And we've got no answers. We've got no answers.
Come close and listen.
Job's
Got
done.
no answers. Yeah, we'll concede on this one.
I give up.
They just had early early win. And there was going to be no way around it unless I held back on the coin. Maybe that would have turned the tide, holding back on that coin. Maybe maybe I blew all my early tempo on that coin play at the very first hand.
Valera versus Jaina.
But mirror matches are tough.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Here's Assassin's Blade. We don't need any of this opening hand. It's all late card. Or mid-game. Okay, we've got Clockwork Micro Machine. We can do that. Really depends on what is first out of the gate from him. Sorry, I keep touching the mic. I'm sorry about that. There we go. There's some movement from the opponent. Doesn't look like they took anything. When it takes them this long to do a turn, it makes me wonder if they're a bot.
What to do?
Or if they're just a human being that's also recording, like I am, where they think through every turn. Or if they are just, you know, they had to run to the bathroom like I did that one episode.
What to do? What to do?
Or maybe he disconnected. Like I said, with the game being on phones, sometimes the disconnect happens. You know, because sometimes phones don't always have a good connection. That's why I never play ladder on a tablet or a phone. Ever. And for these recordings, I always do it on my laptop.
What to do?
That burns his turn 2, and it gives me a spare part, which is fine.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
That was a very effective arcane missiles. That was a very effective arcane missiles. I think on turn 3 we point out the arcane nullifier. Or we put out a demolisher. And we might as well load that sucker.
Job's done.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent turn. Because depending on what he plays, how many mechs he plays next turn, this demolisher could be in our favor and hit the mech warper. And if it does, then we dagger up and take it out. Otherwise, I suspect there's a snow chugger coming.
I wonder.
Because that's a good turn 4 play. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be a long... I have a feeling this is going to be a long game.
I wonder.
Yeah, wonder. Keep wondering.
Time runs out on me.
I'm going to take a drinky drink.
What to do? What to do?
Wow. Wow. Okay, we can do Mech Warper.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Spider Tank. And go for face. Because
Job's done.
Time runs out on me.
she's at the fuse already. Or he's at the fuse already. The opponent's at the fuse. Doesn't look like they're playing anymore. It looks like they disconnected maybe. We're just gonna keep Arcane Nullifier at this point. And so we can go ahead and take out the Mech Warper. Go for face. Go to the fuse right away.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, this is going to be a win. Because even if he starts playing now... So we put out our Mechanical Yeti. Dagger up. Go for face.
Time runs out on me.
And we don't honestly know what's going on in the head of the other opponent because, and again, it could be a kid learning how to play. It's practice mode. It could be anything. But we win this one.
What to do?
There's one strike. Maybe that'll work. But she still loses, or he still loses. And maybe, just maybe, they can see. Or maybe...
Here we go.
And that's a win. It was a weird win, but we got 3 wins, so we'll get a small sack of gold. So we get our Druid or Rogue victory for 40 gold. We get our Rogue or Warrior victory for 40 gold. And we get 10 gold for winning 3 games in play mode. And that gives us quite a bit of gold. That's enough for another arena run on top of the already... how many is that? 3, 6, 9. Almost. Oh, we almost have 12. If we had 12, we'd have 3, 6, 9, 12. We'd have 8 arena runs. Right? Right? 3, 6, 9, 12 is 8. Yeah, so that'd be 8 arena runs. Well, 12 divided by 1,200 divided by 150 is 8, yes. So I can do simple math. I swear I can. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into Arena when I come back for episode 11 of Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye for episode 10. And we'll go into the arena for episode 11. And in between, I'm going to take a little bathroom break. Get some more cigarettes. I know I shouldn't smoke. Blah, blah, blah. And I will see you in episode 11 of Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob for some arena runs. 11, 12, maybe 13, 14, 15. Who knows? Let's see how many we can get in tonight. It's Memorial Day weekend. Say thank you to your vets, and thank them for their service. And also, gives us a 3-day weekend to play more Hearthstone. I know that's not what they planned with the Memorial Day weekend, and I certainly didn't plan on staying inside all day playing Hearthstone, but this does give us a good opportunity to get some arena runs in. And I will see you on the flip side for episode 11 of Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob. See you later, everybody.